football fans. Welcome to the Muleshoe Gymnasium here tonight, where we're going to have the playoff game for the number one seed in the district, which is 5-1A, between the Sudan Nettes and the Farwell Lady Blue. They both wound up 7-1 in district. They both, of course, beat each other, and Farwell has a 21-7 record, and Sudan has an 18-10. And we'll give you the coaches. The head coach for the Nets is Benny Lockhart, and the assistants are Mark Sisson and Lisa Logan. For Farwell, the head coach is Miles Waters, and the assistants are Tracy Reed and Christy White. I'm just going to give you the entire lineups. We'll start first with the Sudan Nets. Number 10, Allison Black, a junior. Number 11, Maddie Edwards, a senior. Number 13, Ashton Sawyer, a junior. Number 15, Kimberly Gonzalez, a freshman. Number 20, Jessica Barrett, a junior. Number 21, Madison Chester, a senior. Number 25, Ashton Schultz, a sophomore. Number 31, Shaylee Johnson, a sophomore. Number 34, Peyton Lockhart, a junior. And number 45, Aaron Lawson, a sophomore. For the Farwell Lady Blue, number 10, Jenna Kirkland. Number 11, Brenna Jarman. Number 13, Emily Stansel. Number 15, Skylar Chadwick. Number 20, Jill Johnson. Number 21, Edie White. Number 22, Alexa Mora. Number 23, Kaylee White. Number 24, Reagan Agee. Number 32, Lindsay Colburn. And number 45, Taylor Stansel. And I do have the starters for the Farwell Lady Blue. It's number 11, Jarman. Number 13, Stansel. Number 23, Kaylee White. Number 24, Reagan Agee, and number 45, Taylor Stansel. And I will give you the starters for Sudan in just a few moments, but I haven't gotten those yet, but we did give you the complete lineup. Now, again, I want to mention that whoever wins this game will get the number one seed in the playoffs. Of course, they're both in the playoffs, but whoever gets it will have number one. Now, the advantage of the number one seed is you play a weaker, probably you're going to play a third or fourth place team in the playoffs, and it means quite a bit to have that number one seed, because you get a weaker team normally in the playoffs. Whereas the second place team would probably play a third place team or another second place team, probably third. But this is Bob Graves along with Gil Robert Reynolds, and we'll be back in a few moments with this big playoff game between the Sudan Nets and the Farwell Lady Blue girls. stats from this exciting playoff game here. Actually, the playoff game to determine the first seed in this district 1-5A. And the score at the half is 21-17 in favor of the Sudan Nets. At the end of the first quarter, it was 16-8, so Sudan's led all the way. Have some stats. First of all, I'll give the free throws. A lot of free throws in this game. Sudan has hit 10 out of 17. Neither team has shot very well on the free throws, and Farwell has hit 8 out of 15. Rebounds, Farwell had 12. No, Sudan had 12 the first half, and Farwell, well, they both had 12 each. All right, turnovers, Sudan has 16, and Farwell has 12. Okay, the individual scoring, Maddie Edwards has, well, actually she has 2 fouls. That's the big post girl. She has 4 points. Allison Black has 2 points and 1 foul. Ashton Sawyer has 1 foul, 7 points. And Ashton Schultz has 3 fouls and 1 point. And Shaylee Johnson has 3 fouls and 2 points. Okay, for the Farwell Lady Blue, Brenna Jarman has 2 points, 2 fouls. 2 points, 2 fouls. Emily Stansel has 1 foul, 1 point. Kaylee White has 1 foul and 5 points. Reagan A.G. has 2 fouls and 7 points. And Lindsay Colburn has 1 3-pointer. So she has 3 points, and Edie White has 1 point. So everything's really close. 4-point difference in the score. And at the end of the first half, it's 17 for the Lady Blue and 21 for the Sudan Nets. been a very exciting game between the Sudan Nets and the Farwell Lady Blue, with Farwell coming out on top. They scored with about 4.4 seconds to go to go ahead by 1 point. The final score was Farwell 33, Sudan 32. And it was quite a ball game. Of course, this was, like I said earlier, this was to decide the number 1 seed as they go into the playoffs. So Farwell will have the number 1 seed and Sudan will have the number 2 seed. Okay, first of all, I'll go over the total rebounds. We'll start with Sudan. They had 21. Turnovers, Sudan had 20. Okay, we'll go back to the rebounds for Farwell. They had 26 and they had 24 turnovers. So all of those were very close, just like the game was. Total fouls, Farwell had 13 and Sudan had 16. Again, that's close. All right, we'll get into the free throws. Looks like Farwell was, neither team shot free throws very well. Farwell was 12 of 23 and Sudan was 11 of 21. Now the individual scoring, Sudan, the big post girl, Maddie Edwards, had 6 points. Allison Black had 2 points. Ashton Sawyer had 13 points. I believe she was the high point player for Sudan. Kimberly Gonzalez had 5. Madison Chester had 2. Ashton Schultz had 1. And Shaylee Johnson had 3. All right, for Farwell, Marina Jarman had 4, and she hit the 2 points with 4 seconds to go, a layup, and that put the Farwell Lady Blue ahead. Jarman had 4 points. Kaylee White had a very good second half. She had 3 points first half, and looks like she had 8 the second half for a total of 11. Reagan A.G. had 3 points, had 7 points the first half, and well, she had a 3 the second half. So A.G. wound up with 10 points. And Lindsay Colburn had 3 points, and Edie White had 1 point. So I believe that winds up all the stats. A very hard fought ball game. Both teams played very good defense and just a tough, aggressive game. And the final score, as they get the number 1 seed, that Farwell Lady Blue 33 and Sudan Nets 32.